So think about one of the majorly important jobs that our Python developers had to do. Yeah, think about developing the Python programming language and needing to handle all these different potential errors that could occur. Yeah, what the designers of this programming language did was they created this hierarchy of potential errors, of potential exceptions. So notice there's a base exception, and then from this we can derive an exception group, and underneath that we have arithmetic errors that could occur, like floating point errors or overflow or zero division errors. So notice there's this hierarchy. What about things that could happen with the operating system? Well, if you go down to the bottom of this or near the bottom of this hierarchy, you'll see the OS error node. And then from there, you can see like the various connection errors that you might get into. So certainly a robust part of how Python works for us as a programming language. And keep in mind that certain of these, are kind of so famous that we should be familiar with them. We've probably seen some of these as we've been doing the various assignments that we've had for you in this course. So dividing by zero. And don't forget, multiple different ways we can divide in Python. We might be doing kind of standard division, or we might be looking for the whole number or the remainder that exists during division. All of these would throw this error if we were trying to divide by zero. Something else we've probably seen, sure, the value error, where we need to be providing an integer or a float and we're not providing that value. Another common error, the type error. Well, actually, this is less common than the value error, but notice what's happening here. We create this little short list, and then I go to reference that short list, and I'm using 0.5 as the index reference for the list, and that is not going to work. That's going to throw a type error. Yeah, and Python will say to us, look, you can't use that value for an index. Another error is the attribute error. So here someone is going to that short list and trying to reference the method called depend. I think they meant append, not depend. Yeah. So anyways, shortlist.depend3, sure enough, Python's going to really say to us, nope, can't do it. There is no type of method called depend. This is a classic attribute error. And finally, our wonderful syntax errors. And the important thing to remember about these is a lot of times they're not going to be found until the code is actually executed. So that's one of the challenges with an interpreted language like we have here with Python. If we are forced to compile our code, we'll definitely catch the error at compile time. But with Python, you can have your syntax error, and it's not going to be discovered until that code is actually run. So lots of different potential errors or exceptions that we can have in Python. As we've seen, they follow a hierarchy, and I didn't initially plan on showing this to you, but it is well worth showing to you. Remember, all of these are going to be documented for us. So when we go into the Python documentation, we can go to, we can start at the beginner's guide, for instance. Actually, let's not start at the beginner's guide. Let's go into the language reference. Inside of here, of course, we're going to find our documentation on the exceptions. And let's see. Actually, you know what? Let's just do this. Site. I'm going to search the site, python.org, and I'm going to search it for exceptions. All right, here we go. So the built-in exceptions of Python. So here is your documentation on what we just covered. For instance, here is our exception hierarchy in full, if you want to look at that, as opposed to just the snippet that I gave you. And since this document is so massive, because there are so many potential exceptions that we can run into, one of the things you can do is just like a Control F to search on the page, and I could say like, give me more information on syntax error. And it's, of course, going to show us all of the information involving syntax error that we might need. What was another one that we looked at? How about the type error? So we can go ahead and find the exact documentation for a specific exception with ease up in the Python docs. Well, thanks so much for joining me in this video where we went a little farther on this topic of exceptions in Python.